Hello, this is a time to change on the 2nd of February 2017 about mental health. Right, I know I look awful, that this is what I look like in the morning with mental health condition. Right. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this video is because I suffer with depression, generalised anxiety disorder, panic disorder, BPD, same as emotional personality disorder, and sometimes I have panic attacks, so I also have panic disorder as well. So I have quite a list of conditions really of the mental health side, but it's mental health system in this country is the worst, I tell you, because I've been through it the last year or two, and I've got this bloody person at the moment, and he's not understanding at all. And it's like, oh god, I can't wait to get rid of him because he's like shit. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this video is to not be ashamed about talking about your mental health, and I'm also outlining to people that haven't got mental health conditions that you should also check on your friends. They may seem fine, because I always put a brave face with my mental health, especially with my depression, because I can be, especially with my emotional personality disorder, because that's like a bloody yo-yo and you can't control it. But anyway, enough about that. Anyway, I was outlining that you need to text a friend to make sure they're fine, because you don't know if they're really suffering with a mental health disorder, or if they're down in the dumps, or they're depressed, or they're really suffering and they want a friend to just text them and saying, or even simply message of saying, hello buddy, do you want a tea or coffee, or do you want to come round mine for a bit of lunch, or you know, that sort of simply thing of a simple text can change a life. Because I have read in the news recently that people have took their lives, and I've known people that tried to take their lives, but I don't name people because that's really wrong. But anyway, and it's really sad that the mental health system is really bad, and we need more money in the system, and the government is it's like recently I've found out that Mind in Exeter, that I support, are losing their funding through the NHS, which is a very stupid idea, because a lot of mental health people rely on that support, and where are they going to go after that gets cut? And you know, and even all the funding is getting cut. It should be more money going into the system, not cut. They don't get the bloody message that, you know, but this is getting me on the high horse, sorry. Although I suffer from it, it gets me on the high horse of people, of the government not getting the message of that there should be more money going into the system. Because I've been in hospital last year about 4 times, and 2 of those I had a bad experience, and I've had 3 good experience. But the reason I went to hospital was because I was suicidal, because I self-harmed, and I was really unwell. And what did they do? sent me home. Assumed I'd be fine. I was fine, but that ain't the point. I wasn't really fine because I'm still suffering with my illness really bad at the moment, and I still am, but I need to put across to people that you can't see depression. It's an invisible illness. All mental health disorders are invisible illnesses. It's like I've suffered from a breakdown, and that's not a nice thing to go through. It really isn't, because you have to get yourself out of that pit, and I had no support at that time from the mental health team. None at all. And they talk about physical health gets more support than mental health. I can't believe it sometimes, and it makes me really angry. But that's why I'm a bit of a patron of trying to fight this mental health and to support others, and going into being a support worker of mental health to help others like myself. But anyway, all I'm going to say is like, text a friend, see how they're doing, support others, talk about others, not to be ashamed about talking about mental health. And that's about it for Time for Change Day, and that's about it. Thank you. Bye.